welcome to another week of Win You. I'm Megan, this is Adam, and today we're going to be spending the entire episode talking about situational hitting. This is a mode that we released a few weeks ago. However, we are adding a lot more to it. The first thing that I'm going to show you, however, is going back to situational hitting with the Diamond Kinetic sensor on your bat. Again, this will be a refresher of everything you can do inside of situational hitting. I'm going to be showing that to you inside of our softball field application, but it's Adam here that's going to get to tell you all the new fun stuff that we've added as far as situational hitting goes without the DK sensor.
Yeah, so we talk a lot about ease of access with our application, and right now we are super excited to announce that you can now just use the WinBat attachment on your bat, or you can even use just the controller. So I'll show you what that looks like on the baseball side, and it's a pretty cool calibration with the controller. You actually make a bat and you can see the bat in VR and really just take those swings with the controller. If you don't have the space, if you don't have a bat to use at the time, if you're traveling, we just wanted to make it as easy as possible to access these modes.
And I think the coolest thing for me, I was like, how's this even gonna happen, right? And all of a sudden you're in VR and they're like, okay, now create your bat. And we don't just like guesstimate the length of your bat. You get to choose. If you're swinging a 33-inch bat, you're gonna bring that sensor and make it a 33 or 34, however long that barrel should be. So it's pretty exciting. We can't wait to show you. But first, before you get to see all the new stuff on the baseball side, which you can do in softball, I'm going to take you through just a reminder on how you can use the batting practice with the DK sensor attachment. Now you're going to see Maya's here in the hitting beta. You're going to see you have 3 different segments to choose from. We're going to go to the cage. In the cage, you're going to have 2 different choices. You're going to have batting practice or situational hitting. Again, we're going with situational hitting. You're going to make sure that you have selected that you're just looking at softball pitchers. As Maya's done, she chose her pitcher. And then you have 3 different choices here. We are going to go with the Diamond Kinetics in this one. This way you can see that you can do the situational hitting with all 3, but again, we're doing Diamond Kinetics. And you're going to go ahead and launch. Now, a few different things you're going to see here. You're going to see now to move on, you have a different way to move forward after you've set up your hitting area, if you will. You want to make sure that you are setting your bat up appropriately. This should all be the same if you've used our hitting beta before. So you're still just calibrating your bat, you're calibrating where you're at, you're making sure that our sensors are at the right size and length. You can still change your strike zone. This is nothing new as well. You're going to make sure to move it to how you want it, to your height. So again, for softball players, that strike zone's right at the top of your letters and right at the top of your knee. The difference here, again, you're going to use your bat to push through the let's go moment, or excuse me, button. Now there's another difference here, it's slight, it's your ready position. As you see here, Maya's gonna hold it right out front. That way the sensor is right in front of your oculus and you're not hiding it. You're gonna go ahead and calibrate and make sure that you're in that ready stance so that every time between each pitch, you're gonna go back to that ready position. And once it flashes blue, you know that you're ready to go. You're gonna check your Guardian one more time to make sure nothing's in the way, because again, we are swinging a bat here. Don't wanna knock into any furniture. Again, just double checking that your DK sensor, sometimes it might be calibrated just perfect, but if not, you wanna make sure that it's on and everything's set there as well. So now once they're all calibrated, you're gonna go ahead and see me. I'm gonna walk you through the new situational hitting. We're gonna start with your first at bat. You're gonna get 9 ABs, and before each one, you're gonna be able to see where the runners are on base. You're gonna have a full infield. Once you're you've received that pitch, and after you've swung, you're gonna be able to see what you did, where the ball went, the distance of the ball. You're going to see what the pitch was. You're gonna also have a pitch count. It's gonna be different for each 9 at-bats as well. Every 3 at-bats, we're gonna give you situational hitting where we're gonna want you to try to pull the ball, maybe go with the pitch. We're gonna give you the scenario and see if you have the proper bat control and proper bat angle for that situation. So here you go, Maya's ready. She gets ready for her first pitch. She's gonna go into her ready position. As you see here, DK is gonna let you know how you did. And you're gonna see here that she was on time, that she was able to pull the ball to the left side, the barrel control, that's where she wanted to hit it, and she did it right on cue. All right, now let's take a look what it looks like inside the headset. Maya's in a barrel control situation. We gave her already where she wanted to try to hit it. She wanted to try to hit it up the middle, and there you go. She was able to hit it up the middle or the right side. She's gonna go into her next AB, get in her ready position. You're gonna see here a runner on second. So you're trying to score that runner from second. Maya gets a pitch that she can handle and able to rip it right back up the middle. You can see the distance, the exit velo a little bit further, more than likely gonna score that runner from second. That's a wrap with situational hitting with the DK sensor. Adam's gonna take you on with the other new improvements we've added to our hitting beta.
All right, let's dive right in. So this side that I'm going to be showing for baseball is going to require just either the wind bat attachment and the controller mounted on your bat, or just the controller alone. And that's the newest update. It's super awesome. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so we're in here. He's going to go ahead and set that bat into his ready pose. Take his first swing. So as you can see on this side, he's using the bat with the bat attachment and the controller mounted there. You're not going to see those advanced metrics, bat speed, or barrel speed, hand speed, potential distance. You're not going to see those in this mode, but you still will see that recreation of ball flight. So still some fun features there. And as you can see, he's putting the ready pose in a very simple spot that he can get to every time. Taking some good swings here. This is Jesse, one of our player development coordinators here at Win Reality. If you're not already set up with one of those, reach out to support@winreality.com. We'll get you set up with one. It's a nice little oppo hack there. All right, cool. So this is the in-headset view here. As you can see, that ball flight is immediately after contact. On the Diamond Kinetic side, you will have to wait for us to get that more accurate data to show you how far the ball went with that potential distance and all those cool metrics. All right, so barrel control success. As you can see, there's a highlighted portion of the field here, and he hit it in that highlighted portion, so we're gonna give him credit for that. That's a successful barrel control moment. Nice line drive up the middle there. And here you can see the ready pose in the headset. So he's just setting that barrel, that bat, into that little zone that he's created for himself, and that's what's gonna trigger that next pitch to come. All right, so he's got a smaller sliver here for this barrel control moment. So strike early, he swung too early there. That was a good take. Looks like it was inside. Okay, so barrel control missed, you saw there. And what that is essentially telling you is that we wanted to direct your hits to the left side of the field, and he actually went oppo with it. Not a terrible thing if it was a hit, but what we're trying to do here is just really simulate those situations that you could possibly be in games, put the pressure on you to really control where you're hitting the ball. All right, now let's dive into controller only. This is our newest version of hitting. Pretty awesome. So what you can see here is that he's only holding the controller, but there's still a bat actually created from that controller. So it still gives you the ability to hit the ball, take swings in our application. This is an awesome feature for those of you that are in travel programs. So if you're in travel programs, you're in hotels a lot, there's Wi-Fi that's a little spottier. We know that the Diamond Kinetics takes a strong Wi-Fi signal to receive that data. This is a great option to utilize in those hotel rooms when you're on the road. So he's still getting that bat into that ready pose. It's going to function the exact same way. You'll actually calibrate your bat based on what you want. So it'll show you the distances the same way with those spheres that you can move around. You just won't have an actual bat to put on the end of it and on the knob of it. You'll be creating it from scratch. All right, Megan went ahead and showed us the Diamond Kinetics version of our hitting on the softball side. I covered the baseball side with our new update, which is just the wind bat attachment with your bat, or only the controller, which just opens up using our application to a whole nother level. It really gives you an advantage to just see repetitions really fast. I know the Diamond Kinetics can be a process to set up because we have those more accurate metrics in there for you. So if you're just looking for a streamlined process, get in there, see some repetitions, still take some swings, see that cool ball flight after making contact, go ahead and access that new mode that's just a controller or just the wind bat attachment.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty incredible. I don't know about you, but the first time that I got to try it, you know, you're like, really? Without the DK, can it still pick up everything? And it was even quicker. The fact that you got to see real-time results right away. I honestly felt when I was early, the ball was going either foul or I had missed it because I was early or if I'm late. And truly, I'm amazed by it, and the fact that you put that, everything that we've tried, right? You put the headset on, okay, we've gotten our timing, that's good, everything looks so real, but when I actually got to swing, and then without even a bat in my hand, and I still feel like I was right on time, or if I was late, like it was pretty incredible. So you guys, you're really gonna enjoy, I think, this new beta and everything that we've added with being able to swing and the situational hitting.
I love it. All right, we're going to take a short break here, and then we'll toss it over to some questions. All right, let's jump into some of these questions. So first question we got is about our error log. So you might see an invalid token error when you're logging into our application now. What that has to do with is our move to an easier login process, I promise. You might see this though. All you have to do is enter in your password again. What we're doing is we're moving to a non-case sensitive username. A lot of our problems that we have at login are case sensitivity, so we wanted to solve that issue for you. All you'll have to do is just enter that password. You'll be good to go.
Next question. If I already have WinReality, how do I get the update? So I just went through this myself today, and all you have to do is when you're completely logged out and you go to your app, you make sure when you choose the app, you'll see, do you want to update now or later? If you click on that, you'll see that little message, push now, and you'll be good to go. It will update.
Easy enough. All right, next question. Can I see the actual distance the ball travels in controller only or bat attachment mode? So in both of these modes, you will see ball flight, and you'll see that creation of a ball flight after contact. It'll actually be more instantaneous when you make contact with the ball. You'll see it right away, as opposed to the DK that takes a little bit for us to fetch that data. What you won't see is the advanced metrics. You won't see the barrel speed, the hand speed, the potential distance, and the potential exit velocity. You'll need the DK to access that. But a lot easier mode to access. You get in there, you take swings, we'll show you ball flight. It's really, really cool. You got to check it out.
Does this mean does this mean you're stopping the development on the DK hitting mode? Absolutely not. We're still going to keep that going. This is just for people that are trying or maybe don't have the DK sensor. Maybe they don't have a way to get the DK sensor. We wanted to make sure they could still use the batting app. So absolutely, we'll still move forward with DK sensor.
Definitely. Okay, next question. Do you have to use the DK or can you use a ZEP sensor? So right now in our DK mode, where you have those advanced metrics, you will only be able to use Diamond Kinetics sensor. That doesn't mean that in the future we won't try and be compatible with more batting sensors, but for the time being, we do only work with DK on that. Get those advanced metrics, you'll want to purchase the Diamond Kinetics, which you can do through your dashboard.winreality.com account. Go to the order equipment section, you'll see it right there.
Next question, what would you recommend using these different modes? Well, I think that when I would use it, first and foremost, the one without a bat. I think that's what's really entertaining to me right now. The idea that, let's say I have my Oculus, I'm in a hotel room, bat bag's in the car, I can still get some activity and swings in against the pitcher that I'm facing, whether that be a righty, a lefty. Maybe I really just want to focus in on laying off that rise ball, right? So all you need is your controller here. You get to build your bat. You can stand in your hotel room and you can take swings there. So that's what I really like about this one. And then again, of course, if maybe you just don't have a DK sensor and you still want to try it out and you have your bat, now you actually get to feel the bat in your hands. Another good time to use that would be pretty much anywhere. Anywhere you can bring your Oculus. When would you like to use these modes?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. You know, if you're just trying to access our application easily and quickly, go with the controller. Take some swings. What the main point of our application is to see more repetitions and see that real recreation of what it looks like in real life. So, I mean, the controller is an awesome option. The bat attachment, you want to feel your bat in your hands before a game and take some swings, but don't really care about the metrics necessarily. Go with just the bat attachment, and then if you want to dive into, you know, the analytics behind your swing and what you're really putting out in each swing as far as potential distance and exit velocity, go with that option.
Yeah.
Will the hit display differently if you hit a home run in the mode? So that's a great question. It's something we're working on right now. So every step we take in this hitting beta, we want to make it more accurate and more accurate. So what we're doing right now is we're pushing out this controller mode because right now we feel pretty good about the accuracy in both the DK as well as the controller only. The idea that Megan was talking about earlier and the question that we got, if we're going to abandon the DK, absolutely not. The DK is where all of this great information is coming from that's allowing us to then spin off modes like controller only, bat attachment only. And one of the things we want to address is actually ground balls versus pop flies versus line drives, something we're always thinking about. We want to make it as accurate as possible.
How do I get the bat attachment? Great question. So when you're setting up your membership, you want to make sure that you click it. There's a little addition you can say that says bat attachment. Go ahead and add that to your cart. If you're already a member, go ahead to your dashboard and you will find a space there that you can purchase that bat attachment from that area as well.
Yep, order equipment section on your dashboard, or like you said, you'll see it at checkout. Can't miss it. So pretty simple there. All right, so it looks like there's no more questions, but as always, reach out to your player development coordinator if you have any questions. If you don't have a player development coordinator yet and you're interested in speaking with one, please email support and we will set you up with your own player development coordinator and they'll get you all up to speed on the new trainings and the new features coming out.